Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another exciting episode of Street Challenge. Where are we this week? Well, let me tell you, this area is in the city of Westminster. It boasts some of the best designer shops in the country, as well as home to a number of embassies, including the Egyptian embassy and the Italian embassy. If you're still not sure where we are, well, let me tell you, it has a village within a village called Shepherd Market. And on top of that, this area boasts two of the highly priced properties on Monopoly. Do you know what I'm talking about? Still not sure yet. Let me give you one last clue. This is where Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II was born and lived in her younger years. We are, of course, in Mayfair. Let the challenge begin. What's your name?
Danny.
Ben.
Katie.
Malcolm.
David.
Seraphim.
Daniel.
Wendy.
Clinton.
Diana.
David.
Where are you from?
From Ghana.
I'm a Londoner.
From London.
London.
South African.
Blackpool.
London.
North London.
Coventry.
And what do you do for a living?
Security officer.
I work in finance.
I'm an actress.
I'm a clergyman.
I work in the legal department.
I'm an art dealer.
I'm a business consultant.
Property development.
I'm in fashion.
Question number one. Muslim men must wear turbans in Islam. Is that true or false?
False.
That's false.
True.
No, false.
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 False. False.
False.
That's false.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Well, I'm trying to imagine people praying and I don't know if they've got their turbans on.
Because it's not required. It's a local custom in certain places.
So who wears turbans?
Sikhs.
Hindus.
Well, it's Sikhs.
Sikhs. Apologies.
That's a Hindu tradition, I believe.
Sikhs.
The Sikhs.
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 Sikh tradition.
Sikh, sorry.
Is the right answer. It's Sikhism that wears turbans.
Okay.
Sikhism, fantastic. In Islam, Muslims believe that God rewards people who, if going through hardship, remain angry, patient, sad or distant.
Patient.
Patient.
Patient, hopefully.
Patience.
I'd say patient.
Patient.
Well, I would guess they say patient.
Well, I would imagine patience. That's what most religions say, don't they?
Patience.
Patient.
You sure about that?
Is it the wrong answer?
Yeah.
I never said that.
Yes. Well, I'll still go for patient.
I will go with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I think so.
That'll do for me. Well done, that's the right answer.
Did I get that one?
You'll get that one right. Pretty straightforward. Very similar to Christianity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sabr is the Islamic virtue of patience or endurance. In the Quran it says, "Say, believing servants, be mindful of your Lord. Those who do good in this world will have a good reward. God's earth is wide, and those who persevere patiently will be given a full and unstinting reward."
In Islam, is Jesus mentioned in the Quran?
Don't know.
He's a prophet in the Quran, is he not?
Don't think so.
Oh, not a prophet, sorry. Not a prophet.
Guessing no.
Possibly.
Yes.
I believe Jesus is mentioned in the Quran.
True.
I don't believe so.
Yes.
Not by name.
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
False.
I think so.
Absolutely sure. Yes.
I believe Jesus is mentioned in the Quran.
He is mentioned in the Quran. Yes, you're right. You were right the first time round, you know.
He's a prophet.
He is mentioned
Okay.
as a prophet in the Quran. Guessing yes would be better.
Okay.
How often is he mentioned?
Several times, but I can't remember exactly how many times. As is so.
So if I was to tell you that Jesus is mentioned in the Quran more times than Muhammad,
I didn't know that.
and there's a chapter named after his mother, Mary.
Is that true?
Yes,
Okay.
very
if you
much
say
so.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you are. So I was right in my initial.
That would be knowledge to me.
Well, that indeed should be taken as knowledge because that is what the fact is.
I've heard of Miriam, but I didn't. I knew she was mentioned. I didn't
Yeah,
know that
Jesus is
the
mentioned
name
more
Jesus
times
was
than Muhammad.
mentioned. Okay.
Muslims must perform their prayer in which language? Is it Hebrew, in Arabic, Urdu or Tamil?
Arabic's the traditional one.
Arabic.
Hebrew.
I would say Arabic.
I would imagine Arabic.
Arabic?
I imagine it's Arabic, surely.
In Arabic.
Not sure. One of the last two. Arabic. I'm going to go with Arabic, but
Arabic.
Why do you say Hebrew?
Well, it can't be Hebrew.
Well, it just seems fitting.
Why do you say Arabic?
Pick a.
it's obviously the wrong answer, isn't it?
I wouldn't have thought it matters really which language.
Because I don't know.
Well,
it's not Hebrew. That's for sure.
going on what little I know is the Bible is written in Arabic. Is it not? Presumably not.
Majority of the countries in the Middle East, that's their language, although I may be wrong.
Because it's the most common Arab tongue.
Everything that I'm aware of where Islam is concerned suggests that Arabic is a predominant language.
It's actually Arabic.
Oh, God, sorry.
Hebrew is Jewish. For me, the Quran, of course, is written in Arabic, and people do pray in Arabic. You are perfectly right. Well done. It is Arabic.
It is
There's the right
Arabic.
answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Women are forced to cover their hair by their father, their husband, their local imam, or by no one.
No one. Well, I would say they're not forced to, but it's tradition.
By no one, I imagine.
I would say,
No one.
I mean, I would say it's something that's required from the Quran.
I would have said by their husband and possibly the imam as well.
I would say their father, but then again, it could be a religious one, so I'm not 100% sure on the answer.
By no one.
I don't know.
By no one.
No one? I don't know. No.
It's a personal choice, I thought.
Why do you say that?
Local custom.
Because I imagine that's not actually part of the Quran. I think it's probably a custom that's developed.
Well, if ever I've been in to a temple, I've seemed to cover my head.
It's part of their religion, is it not?
It's my understanding through certain literature and Muslims that I've personally met.
It's actually mentioned in the Quran.
Is it?
It's up to them to do so or not so. They cannot be forced. You're right.
Okay.
Oh, is it? No, that's interesting.
Okay.
Shouldn't be forced by anybody.
Is it?
So I'm right.
You're right. In Islam, marriage completes half your what? Is it half your faith, your adulthood, your desire, or marriage is of no relevance?
Adulthood.
I would think adulthood.
Half your faith.
I would say faith.
No relevance at all.
I would say half your faith.
No relevance?
Your faith.
Going to go with adulthood.
Your faith, I would imagine.
Adulthood.
Any reason why you say that?
That's a guess.
That's a guess.
Because marriage is very common amongst Muslims, far more common than it is with non-Muslims who tend to live together but not get married.
It's the right answer. Indeed, it is. Marriage is half your faith.
Okay.
It's a good answer.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it really?
The Sunnah indicates that it is prescribed to get married, and that it is one of the Sunnahs of the Messenger, peace be upon him. When a person gets married, he has completed half of his religion. So let him fear Allah with regard to the other half.
Did you know that Mayfair was once known as Mayfair because of a fair that used to take place here between the years of 1686 and 1764? And the reason it was moved to Bow in East End of London was because the residents of Mayfair thought it lowered the tone of the neighbourhood. What is said when greeting one another in Islam? Is it hello? Do they say assalamu alaikum? Is it ki alay? Or is it none of the above?
Well, you said hello to me.
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I might be.
I would say salam.
I don't know.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
I think it might be salam.
Salam alaikum.
I say salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. It's the second one.
Why do you say that?
Well, I'm originally from Russia, and I travel quite a lot in that region, so.
I just recall hearing that in conversation.
I've been to Arab countries.
Because it's the only one I've actually heard being said.
It is right, it is assalamu alaikum. You know what that means?
Small is like good morning, how are you? How's the day? A good day.
Peace be with you.
It's something to do with Allah, isn't it?
Something to do with?
Allah, the greeting.
Hello, presumably.
Hello?
Or
It's sort of best wishes or God's grace or something. I can't remember.
Peace be upon you.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
And you
How
reply
many
alaikum
versions?
salam.
What? Have you lived in the Middle East or?
No,
just
I've
generally?
visited.
Where have you been?
Syria, Egypt.
Wow. It means peace be upon you.
Peace be upon you. You beat me on that one.
peace be with you.
Is
yeah.
the right answer?
That's right.
Lovely. It means peace be with you.
Yes.
How many versions are there of the Quran? 3. And Old and New Testament, is it 1 or is it 10?
1.
Only one, I would have thought.
Do you know? I've no idea.
There's only one Quran.
I would say 10.
I think there's 10.
Any idea what they're called?
No.
No.
1.
I believe 1.
I would imagine 1.
1.
I'm tempted to say 1, but it's probably 3.
1.
1.
Quite sure about that?
Yes.
If my memory serves me right, there's only one Quran. I've not heard of any other Quran.
Yeah.
It's a guess.
But an educated guess.
Yes, why not?
I would imagine so, yes.
It is the right answer. There is indeed only one version of the Quran. It's been around for 1500 years.
Gosh, I should have known that.
All right.
Oh, versions! Oh, I would have. Oh, if it's a version. Oh, there's only one Quran. Yes, yes, yes.
There is only one version of the Quran. The Quran which people have today is the same Quran which was revealed 1400 years ago. It was revealed to the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who recited it. His recitations were written down and compiled by his companions. Not one word has been changed since.
Does Islam require Muslim women to dress in black? Is that a yes, a no, only when going to the mosque or only when their husbands die?
The latter.
I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this one.
Probably when their husbands die.
No.
Well, going to the mosque.
A no?
Only when going to the mosque.
Oh, do you have to have black in mourning like the Greek Orthodox and Russian Orthodox? I don't know, is the answer. I would assume not.
Only when they go to the mosque.
Well, it can be no and only when it goes to the husband's. I think probably no overall,
We'd go with no.
and then possibly only when husbands die.
Any reason why you say that?
Not really, but.
I'm not sure, but I don't see all Muslim women dressing in black.
With the little I know about Islam, I don't think it's as draconian as it's made out to be sometimes. I think certain ways of expressing Islam are probably more to do with culture and custom as opposed to the Quran. I may be wrong.
Because you see elderly Muslim women wearing black when their husbands have died. But it may be their choice again.
That's a guess.
It is the right answer. They are not
Right answer?
dressed in black. It's the right answer. Yeah, they can wear whatever they want. Yeah, it's right. They don't have to wear black on any particular occasion. It's more a cultural thing.
Right.
They can
That's
wear
a
whatever
no.
they want.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no relevance whatsoever.
No, maybe their choice.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
might want it, but there's no relevance in the religion whatsoever.
You see it in Italy too with Catholic women, so.
Yeah, no, we don't have any black as in colour. Muslims are required to eat meat for breakfast, lunch and dinner. True or false?
No,
False.
I don't believe so.
It's false. I'm guessing false.
It's false, I would say.
False. False.
I don't know this one, but I'll say false.
No.
False.
Sure?
I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so.
Sure?
I know they eat a lot of meat, lamb, but I'm not sure that it's compulsory for 3 meals.
Quite sure?
Yes. They can eat what they like.
But don't know if there's any relevance.
Quite sure?
Yes.
Sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm guessing false.
That's right. They can eat whatever they want.
Right.
Well, sadly, we come to the end of another exciting episode of Street Challenge from Mayfair. People in the area, some of them had travelled to Muslim countries, others had Muslim friends, so on that basis, they had a bit of knowledge. However, most people were unsure about the rights of Muslim women, their dress code, marriage rights, and all the rest of it. So a bit of work to be done there. However, until the next time, you can drop us an email, give us a tweet, drop us a message on Facebook, and let us know what you think of the challenges so far, the areas we've covered, and some of the contestants. Until then, from myself, Naeem Raza, and everybody else at Street Challenge, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me tell you, there is a village within a village here called Shepherd Market. It is also, on top of that, this area boasts two of the highly priced property board on the board game called Monopoly. We're of course in Mayfair. Let the challenge begin. Sadly, we come, now can I fall back now? From the amazing district of Mayfair. Well, sadly, we come to the end of another beautiful episode of Mayfair from Street Challenge. Did you know Mayfair was known as Mayfair because of a fair that used to take place between... You want to put your hand in there and just take some goodies with you to keep you going. Can we have a photograph? Somebody famous?
No.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Oh.
You want to put your hand in there and take yourself a nice little gift?
Let me close my eyes.
Lovely. Have a lovely day.
I did pretty good, right?
You did very well. 3 minutes, and you know what? Before you go, you can dip your hand in there.
Oh gosh, how nice is that? Thanks
Lovely.
a lot.
Have a lovely
Cheers.
day. Thank you. We're actually going to give you a small prize. Dip your hand in there.
Oh my word.
And take one of them to get you on your back on your bike.
What's one of these?
Lovely. Fantastic.